he inspired me to really get engaged and begin to do the work. I'm a social worker by profession, and I've always been in the helping field. And when I look back over some of the teachings and readings that he did, which inspired people, I felt really compelled and grateful to be in this line of work, to be able to really carry on some of the work that he started.
Well, I was a second grader when Martin Luther King died, and I remember everything being so tense around that time, and it was just this sense of hopelessness because he was a beacon of hope for America, and not only African Americans but the world. And so to me it was a reason for us all to pick up the torch and not to ever let it fall.
And I remember growing up listening to Dr. King's speeches, reading about the work that he did to bring about equality at all levels in America. And growing up in that country, which was an authoritarian regime, the work that he did in this country made so much sense to me that I chose the path to work in social and economic justice.
He was charismatic. He knew how to capture the attention of the people and in our hearts. He had a lot of heart and soul. He was a preacher, right? So he knew how to talk to everyone, and he knew how to capture the heart and soul of the situation.
Look at the power of words and the power of how many years this has been later, and these words are so powerful. Some of his speeches that I listen to now almost to me are mirror exactly what we're going through in our world today. And so it's an inspiration to know that you can dream big, you can apply something to your life, and you can affect change in people, in communities, in neighborhoods. And so he's an inspiration to us all.
Even though he's no longer alive, everything that he exposed in the past is actually present now in the future. And one of his quotes that I loved is that he always says that we don't walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. And that's what a change agent does. All of us here in America are immigrants, and we cannot separate what made us the powerful nation that we are.
As long as Dr. King was around, I kind of believed that it was all peaceful and everybody was getting along until the 1969 type race riots in Kansas City. I heard more than once, and I said more than once, if Dr. King was alive, we wouldn't have this. So that's what he meant to me.
The roots of Dr. King's work happened in an African-American church in one of our target neighborhoods. And so we've grown up working with the giants that were the founders of the structure of the Southern Christian Leadership Organization, and helped put our city together to honor the work of Dr. King. I'm honored that the young man sitting next to me, a former student and now one of my senior team members, is serving as this year's co-chair of the Martin Luther King Holiday Celebration.
So what would Dr. King say when he would see what's going on in our world today? The fact that we still have a lot of inequality. When you look at the incarceration rates of African Americans compared to their counterparts, when you look at pay rates, how those are so unequal, I think we need more Dr. Kings today to stand up to all the issues that we're facing in our world.